Hello everyone, this is Monko Martinez here with a new video. Surprisingly, yes, I understand. But, well, today I'm going to be showing off a little bit of something different, right? So, we're right now on the process of trying to see if we could get a new map for our server, the Esterlon server. We want to try something new. Huntington is mostly pretty much all built out. So, for people that are looking for something they can't build in Huntington because everything is filled out for them, this new map will be for them. But also, this new map will have things that not everyone would want to build, so Huntington would work great for that still. We hope, at least. So anyway, first things first, building the new map, or making it in this case. And I'm going to show off a little bit of what that map is going to look like, and a little technique that I'm trying to see how it works out. Well, first of all, I think some of you guys may have already seen this, but this is the more or less like a rough draft of what the map is supposed to look like. I have here, for example, the Y values are the height. You probably tell like the city is a little high compared to the ocean. The ocean we usually do it around like 20. Y equals 20. So one of the main features of this map is this big volcano, very high volcano, and the volcano will have these ravines. As you see here, it says ancient lava flow ravines. This is actually very common in volcanoes in real life. And they have like these ravines that go down, like little mini canyons. So the city is going to be on this high plateau with ravines cutting through the plateau, which I think will look really, really cool. It'll be very different. You probably won't see something like this in real life, like a big city built in that kind of plateau-ish place. But it'll look really cool. I hope so, and that's part of the plan. As you can probably see, the map is a little bigger. Well, you probably can't see that, but it's supposed to be a little bit bigger than the Huntington map. Huntington is 9K by 9K blocks wide, and the Ambersill map is meant to be 20K by 20K. So that is 4 times the size, much more space for new things, bigger things. We won't be so limited by the space we have, and we'll be able to have different things. I mean, again, I don't know when we'll get to everything, but hey, let's think in the future, right? So anyway, we have, as you see, we have different heights. Heights matter a lot in biomes, or landscapes in this case. For example, let's start from the beginning. If you noticed over here in this map, we have this river. It's supposed to be a braided river, which is kind of supposed to look like this. So you have this nice braided river in between two like mountain ranges, which I think will look pretty cool. It'll make for some long, interesting bridges or something. I don't know. Agriculture, who knows? I do want to incorporate some marshland like this, and if you notice, the background, the little mountains way back there look kind of dryish, which is kind of what we're going for. Not a desert, but something along the lines of this. This is a landscape you see in some slightly tropical-ish areas, barely getting into it because when it rains it gets green. But during most of the year it looks dry like this, which I think is a little bit interesting, and it'll lead for something rather different. As most people build in pine tree areas like us, California-ish, or you get stuff like, I don't know, like typical, like just green areas, which is kind of boring, I'd say. We need to move on to something cool, different. And you might say, well, God, this is lame. But I don't know, I think it looks cool. It might be something interesting. The higher you go, of course, you'll start getting some pine trees like these, and there's like wider pine trees because the Ambersill map is meant to be more south of Huntington, much more south. So you get a more warmer climate. Normally, the more closer you get to the poles, you get like sharper, pointier pine trees, and the more south you go, or well, closer to the equator, you get these wider pine trees. So I do want to try that. And you see that volcano in the background. That's kind of what that might end up looking like. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But anyway, so that's kind of what the map is going to look like. Now, on to better things. Now, I personally really hate doing maps with World Painter because it's slow. It's really slow. It doesn't allow you to make slopes very well, which slopes are incredibly important in maps. You don't get such plain terrain. Like, for example, this example might be a little bit exaggerated. This is my desktop background, by the way. This is Interstate 15 going towards Las Vegas, in between Las Vegas and LA, for example. But you get these really, really long slopes. And in real life, that happens all the time. It's just that, well, this looks like just a random ass slope. Well, in real life, you have hills in between those slopes. You could probably notice it, like over here. And again, that happens a lot. They follow like the rivers. I guess the term would be the watersheds. But to do that, what I tried, and I'm still in the progress of trying to see if it actually works. Before actually working on World Painter, I went into an image editing software here, and I tried making a grayscale map and made that slope here, and got more or less the heights that we need. And then in World Painter, I will start editing them. So here is what the map looks like after being imported with that grayscale. And well, yeah, of course it has a lot of work still, but hey, I mean, it's something, right? Matter of fact, let's see if we could see the little image here. I forgot where to show 3D view. Let's see how this looks like. I mean, it looks pretty lame, but I'm gonna do my best to make it look right, and I think this is gonna help a whole lot. I don't know, I haven't started it, as what you could probably see, and wow, this is really slow. But let's see what happens. I mean, I hope it'll be much easier to do this map this way, especially because it's so damn big. But anyway, I'll try to keep people who are interested updated with the progress of a map. If you could go ahead and ask me, I might have something, or I might just ignore you. Either one is fine. Nah, this is not going to work. But let's see what we do. Hopefully it won't take so long to make this map, right? Alright, so let's see what happens, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I don't know what else to say. I'm bad at ending these videos. And awkward.